destroys the night, night divides the day. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, break on through to the other side, yeah.
Hello, Mandarin. Just listening to a Doors tune, yeah. It's 3 o'clock in the night and I'm like overly exaggeratedly tired and I'm just like don't want to go to bed. I love being up at night. Week 33, huh? Transgender Pride. So I'll just jump right into it. What do you love about being transgender? About being transgender? I just love being transgender. I really love being transgender. I don't really normally use the word pride so much, so, well, I guess I'm proud of being myself, and that includes being transgender, right? Yeah. I like it. And, yeah. Being different from cisgender people, like, I love being different. I really love being different. Like, I've always been somewhat different, I guess, and I always kind of strived for the unnormal. Not always, but most of my life. And I think that's because well, I know that's because I don't like society today. Like, I don't like that there's many things about society I don't like, but if we talk about being transgender, then I don't like that there's like this lie about the binary gender, that there are only cis men and cis women. Like, even if you think about the biological genders, there are more, and people just don't know that, and that's the scary part, right? So I really enjoy being a part of the group or whatever, I don't know what you can call it, like being part of people who are different in their gender than the two binary. I don't want to acknowledge the binary genders in that way, that they are the only things. I think, of course, there are also people who are cis male and cis female, and that's just it, but that's not the only thing. I don't know if it gives me a unique and valuable perspective on society and relationships that much. I guess everybody who are in somewhat kind of a minority, if you're I don't know, if you feel racism on your body, if you feel heterosexism on your body, if you feel sexism on your body, or a thing like classism and stuff like that, hopefully you will be open towards not discriminating other people because you try to be discriminate yourself, right? And being transgender and being queer in both of them has, of course, caused myself some discrimination on my own body, and I do my hardest not to discriminate other people, to be as open as possible, and respectful, of course. I think for me, I don't want to respect everyone, because if you are hateful, and if you're being a racist, if you're being a homophobe or a transphobe or something like that, whatever stupid thing people have going on, I don't want to respect those kind of people. If they don't want to change that if they're being hateful, like, then I don't want to, they're not my friend, and they'll never be my friend if they don't change that. I have this, like, I've always really liked that you can say that I want to give room to all, who gives room to all, and who gives room to all, who gives room to all, etc. Because if you don't make room, then that's just like, then why should I make room for you? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Um, so I don't know if it has like it's so unique. Of course, there is a uniqueness about have that I have been exposed to all of these different genders and all of these different sexualities that other people just don't see in their regular daily life because they don't look for it. And I think that's so wonderful that I've seen and I am going to see much more of it. And yeah, so it gives me a perspective that nothing is impossible when it comes to gender and sexuality and also other things, but like yeah, that I really like that. I think that's amazing. How do you feel about negative attitudes toward transgender people, particularly pity and disgust? I think negative attitudes towards transgender people because of their transgender is stupid. I don't get why people have to be negative just because I or someone else are being transgendered. Like that doesn't make any sense. If people are disgusted with me, then it's so much easier for me to just be like, well, if you're disgusted, then get out of my face. Like, then I hate you too, and you disgust me too, because you're a fucking transphobe. Then I don't ever like want to have anything to do with you. If you're disgusted, then you're disgusted. Fuck off, you idiot. I don't had that so much. The disgust. People around me, like people I meet, tend to hide the disgust if it's there. You can feel it if it's there, but they don't say it to your face. Most people don't say it to your face. People can talk about transgender people and tell me that they think transgender people are disgusting because they don't realize that I'm transgender, and that's so strange. That's just a strange situation to be in. Disgust, I think, is, yeah, that's just, ugh, we don't like that. Fuck them. Pity is so much more worse to deal with because it's so much more common and it's on so many levels. Like, I have a lot of friends. For example, I felt that people had pity with me when I had my top surgery because I had a double incision and have big scars. It looks like this, right? And I simply adore the scars I have. I think that they're wonderful. I love scars so much, and people have been saying like, so are the scars gonna go away? And I'm like, no, they're not gonna go away. They're gonna fade a little bit, but they're not gonna go away. And it's been like, oh, I'm sorry about that, but it's better than having breasts, right? Like, don't be sorry. Ask me if I wanted the fucking scars, because I love the scars. Like, I think if they told me that I needed a keyhole surgery, I would have been like, oh, but can you do it with double incision? Because I always wanted these scars. So it's so annoying for me to be pitied for something I don't need pity for. And I don't feel like I'm not sorry that I wasn't born in a male's body. I'm not. I'm really happy about being transgender and been born in a female body. So yeah, I don't need that pity. Like, oh, it's so sad for you that you couldn't just been born some other way. Like, no, that's not sad, because I don't want that. So ask me before you say something like that. That's just annoying, right? Just thinking that everyone's the same. So okay, yeah, I hope that was good answers. I will end this now, but I'll see you next week. Bye.